Hey guys, welcome back. It's Kara with Pens, Inks, and Iced Coffee, and I'm coming to you today with a little ink swap I did with some pen friends that were kind enough to send me some inks to try out. So I have 8 inks in total. The first set, which we'll do first, is from my friend Quirky Girly Plans on Instagram. And I had asked her to send me a Scribo ink that she had a sample of and was kind enough to include 3 others. So I'm super excited about those. We'll swatch those up. First we have one that I have used before, but since she was kind enough to include it, and I'll definitely find use for it because I love this ink. It's Teranishi Nostalgic Honey. If you have watched any of these videos, you've seen this ink before. It's so pretty. It's a gorgeous brown, like a medium brown, like a medium warm brown. How many more qualifiers can I add to this? It's Teranishi Nostalgic Honey. And the shading in it is beautiful. I really love this ink. It's one that I would have to say it's probably my favorite Teranishi ink. Emotional Olive deserves an honorable mention. The ink that she volunteered to send me was Scribo's Rosa Antico. So this is kind of what kicked off the wanting to do the swap. And I have a bunch of inks I'm going to send her to say thank you. But I love this kind of dirty, sandy, light rose color. And I had been wanting to try a sample of it before I committed to a whole bottle. Rosa Antico. And I have already actually bought the bottle now. I ordered a bottle. And I'm very excited to get that in. And then the last 2 that she had sent me were from a company called Push Pull. And I think they're based on the West Coast. I'll confirm that. And if I'm wrong, I'll put text on the screen to say that I'm wrong. But we have Push Pull Hot Red. And it's exactly what it sounds like. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have already seen these swatches because I did do a little reel with them, or maybe just a post, actually. I don't remember. These inks smell really good, and I realize that's like a strange comment to make, but it's sort of like the KWZ inks that have like a nice smell to them. These all have like a very muted, like cinnamon smell to them. It may not actually be cinnamon that I'm smelling, but that's what my nose tells me it is. And they're very wet, which I love. I love a nice flowy ink. Hot red. So fun. I don't use reds very often, but when I do, I like to have some options. My favorite red's probably Dracula by Waringal. And it's in I keep my Estabrook King of Night inked with that. But it's nice to have some options. And this one is Push Pull Fairy Dust. Oh, such a good color. And then the next 4 are from Shut Up and Crochet on Instagram, Alicia. She sent me 4 different Tono and Limbs, and I have very limited experience with Tono and Limbs inks. I've only got, I think, 2 of them, maybe a third. I think I have 3 total, but I have very limited experience. So when she asked kind of what inks I would like to try, I said, I've never really tried many from Tono and Limbs, so just send me whatever. So the first one is Tono and Limbs Kyoto Shades of Sakura, I believe. Yeah. And it looks, and I didn't even look up like what these would look like. I have no idea what colors they'll be. Ooh, I love that. That's pretty. It's like a purpley mauve color, which chroma shaders and purple mauves, say less. They're my favorite. So, Tono and Limbs, Kyoto Shades of Sakura. That's very pretty. I'm excited to see how that dries down. I bet that is going to be gorgeous to write with. And then we have Tono and Limbs Amethyst. Looks like a amethyst purple color. Not surprising there. Still very pretty. It looks like it's going to have some shading in it too. Which I think shading inks are very pretty in swatches. Depending on how lightly they shade, I don't always like to write with them because, you know, there are parts of a letter that looks like the pen's almost skipping sometimes. But I don't think that would be the case with either of these. And amethyst is really pretty. The next one I have is Tono and Limbs King Lucky Clover. Oh, that's really pretty teal blue. Kind of a deeper teal. Very pretty. I love doing ink swaps with people. It's a great way to share some of what you already have, especially for like myself who has a ton of full bottles of ink. I do have a fair number of samples, of course, but I often just find it myself buying the full bottle. So it's really nice to be able to try out a bunch of different inks this way and it not take up a ton of room within my collection. And then the last ink I have is Tono and Limbs Blue Raspberry Tapioca, which that's an interesting combination. I feel like it would probably be good. Almost like a cotton candy tapioca. Oh, it's a bright kind of aqua blue. That's so fun and summery, I feel like. Do a little extra there. Blue Raspberry Tapioca. Ran out of ink. Had to double check how you spell tapioca. I'm not a good speller. Never have been. All right, we'll come back, take a look at them once they've dried down, see what they are. But to start, they are so pretty. So pretty. I am so thrilled to have these in my collection now. So I'll be back when they're all dry. All right, we should be pretty close to dry now. We'll take a closer look, see what they look like now that they're all dried. Spoiler alert, they are gorgeous. So we have Taranishi's Nostalgic Honey, Scribo, Rosa Antico. I still love that ink, like so much. Push Pull Hot Red. It's got some really pretty shimmer in it. Push Pull Fairy Dust, which is just like a beautiful periwinkle color. Tono and Limbs Shades of Sakura. The shading in this one is stunning. Tono and Limbs Amethyst, another one with some really stunning shading. I did smudge it a little bit. You can see right there where I smudged it. Tono and Limbs Amethyst. Tono and Limbs King Lucky Clover. And Tono and Limbs Blue Raspberry Tapioca. I did smudge that one a tiny bit too, unfortunately. But they are gorgeous. I love them. I'm so excited to have them. I can't wait to use them. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. If you want to see more content from me, I put out 1 to 2 videos a week, depending on my in real life work job, my full-time job. You can follow me at Instagram, TikTok, all the same handle, pens.inks.icedcoffee. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay classic. Bye, guys.